Hi everyone, welcome to Nash Math. Today we are going to study from class 10, chapter 5, Arithmetic Progressions. And here we are going to study the introduction for exercise 5.2. This introduction is very important if you want to solve exercise 5.2 where we have 20 sums in this exercise. So just pay attention. So here we are going to study nth term of an AP. So what is the meaning of this nth term of an AP? So now let me explain to you through the example. So we have an AP series, right? 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on, and then 80th term will be what? So what is the meaning of this? The meaning of this is A1, this is A2, this is A3, this is A4, then A5, A6, A7, A8, 9, A8, 10, so on, then A80th. So meaning is the 80th term will be what? So here A value is 1, A value is 3, here A value is 5, here A value is 7. So what would be in 80th term the A value will be? So that's what we are going to study. So this is called the nth term of an AP, the nth term. So whichever the term that they are being asked. So to understand this, let's see. For example, how we will find out now next A5. So A5, how do we find out normally? We find out with A4 plus D we add. Then when we add with A4, A4 is what? 7. Then D is what? We minus from here, we minus the first from A2 we minus A1. That's how we get the D value. So I'll write down here D value. How do we get? A2 minus A1. Okay. So from 3 minus 1 we will get 2. So then what will be the answer? 7 plus 2, 9. So A5 will be 9. So same way, if you want to get A6, A6 meaning is what? With A5, the previous, no? So A5 we have what? That is 9. So now previous one with A5 plus D we have to add. So A5 is what? 9 plus D is what? D we said 3 minus 1, 2. So everywhere the difference is 2. 5 minus 3, 2. 7 minus 5, 2. So 9 minus 7, 2. So D value is 2. Then what we are getting? 9 plus 2, 11. So that's how we find out the next terms, right? Now this formula we also can write this way. I have told you that instead of A4 plus D, we also can write A plus 4 times multiplied D. So A is what? A means the first term. A meaning is first term. So 1 plus 4 into D will be 2. So then 1 plus 4 into 2 will be 8. 8 plus 1, 9. You see? So I have told you this also we can use either this formula or this formula. Here also you see this A5, right? So A plus 5 into D. So 5 times the D if we multiply, we will get the next term. So A is what? A means first term. A meaning is first term. So 1 plus 5 into D is 2. Then 5 2s are 10. 10 plus 1, 11. So that's how we find out, either using this formula or this formula. We get the next term A5, A6, A7, so on. But then how to find out? Now they are asking us 80th term. So how to find out 80th term? How will we get at 80th term? What is the value of A here? So here we know A5 we found out 9 and A6 we found out 11. So A value, these are the fifth term of A is 9. Sixth term of A is 11. So same way 80th term of A is what? So that's what we have to find out. So for that only we are going to derive the formula here. From here only we will derive the formula. This A plus 4D, you know it. The same thing can we write down? A plus, instead of 4D, can we write down 5 minus 1? It will give us 4 only. So the fifth term, so we'll write 5 minus 1 D. So same way, this also can we write down A plus, this is sixth term, right? 6 minus 1 D. See, 5D. So 6 minus 1 will be 5 only. So that's how we are going to write the formula. So now, nth term means here the nth term, it can be any one. So we will write, for example, A6, A80th, like that we are writing. So nth term. So nth term, this is n. Nth term is A plus, see nth term, right? So whichever the term, no? So nth term A plus, then here we are writing sixth term means 6 minus 1. So here nth term means n minus 1 D. And everywhere we are writing A5, A6, A80th. So same way nth term also we can write A nth term, A n equal to A plus n minus 1 D. So this is the formula that we are going to use to find out the nth term. So any term if they ask, it can be, they can ask 100th term, 120th term, 70th term, any term they can ask. So directly you can use this formula and get the value of the nth term. So now let's see practically. We will find out now what would be the 80th term here. So now for that, what are the categories we have here? We have AN, okay, AN we have. That is meaning is the A value of nth term, right? Then A is there. A meaning is first term. Then N means number of term. N means the number of term, right? Whether fifth term or sixth term or 80th term. So the number of terms. Then we have D. D means common difference. So now we know what are the value. This we know that we have to find out. We don't know, right? A we know in this given sum. That is, I given you beginning only 1, 3, 5, 7 dash dash 80th term. Okay. So here A value is what? A value, let me write down here. We have to find out 80th term, right? AN. Okay. Then A plus n minus 1 D. So A value is what here? A means first term. N is what? N is what? 80th term. Okay. N is here 80th term we have to find out. D is what? The difference. So you minus from A to minus A1 you will get D value. So let's put A is the first term. So 1 plus. N meaning is what? The nth term, right? So nth term means 80th term. So n value is 80 minus 1. D is A to minus A1, right? So 3 minus 1 is 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. 7 minus 5 is 2. So common difference is 2. So 2. So now 1 plus 80 minus 1 will give us 79 and this 2 here. So 1 plus 79 into 2 will give us 158. So the total 159. So A is 80th term. So at the 80th term the A value is 159. So that's how we use this formula. So that means the 80th term we said no, A5 will be 9, A6 is 11. So A 80th term will be 159 will be the value of E. So I hope this formula is clear to you. So remember this formula. And one more thing. So if you are getting, here there are 4 categories. AN, that is the A value we have to find out at nth term. Then A is first term. Then N is the number of the term. N is this actually, the number of term. This is the N value. Then the common difference. So among these 4, if you get any 3 value, we can find out the 4th value. For example, we didn't know this value, but we knew A value, we knew N value, we knew D value. So we could find out this value. For example, if we don't know D value, but we know A, we know N, we know AN, then we can find out D value. Keeping D one side, rest all you bring it to the other side, we get the D value. Same way, if we don't know A value, but we know this 3 value, then we can keep A one side, rest you bring it to the other side, then we can find out A value. So I hope it is clear to you. Thank you and God bless you.